this video, I'm going to show you how to install EndeavourOS, and on top of it, we're going to set up a HyprLand desktop. This is an awesome HyprLand setup that you must try. Thanks to the GitHub developer for making this video possible, which allows for the automated installation of the HyprLand setup within a matter of minutes. For those who may not be familiar, HyprLand is a Wayland compositor based on WL roots offering smooth animations, dynamic tiling, and straightforward configuration. Let's start with the process of customizing EndeavourOS with HyprLand. Now for this demonstration, I will be using my HP Pavilion gaming laptop running the Windows 11 operating system, and I will be installing EndeavourOS with HyprLand on a spare SSD. The only requirement for this video is a USB pen drive to create a bootable USB with EndeavourOS. Then open your browser and download the EndeavourOS ISO. Now once it's downloaded, proceed to download Rufus. Connect your pen drive to your computer and open Rufus. Now select your drive, import EndeavourOS, leave all the options at their default settings. Then click on Start to create a bootable USB. Now proceed to restart your computer. During the reboot, you will need to access the BIOS settings. Use the keyboard shortcut relevant to your motherboard. Now typically, it could be F2, F9, or Escape key. The first step in the BIOS is to enable USB boot and set the USB drive as the primary boot device. Additionally, disable Secure Boot, which is very important. If you have any options related to Microsoft's third-party UEFI, go ahead and enable them. It's also recommended to clear any keys or certificates after disabling the Secure Boot to avoid installation issues. Save the changes and your system will boot into EndeavourOS from the pen drive. In case it fails to boot, use the boot menu to load the install media. Now you will see three options. If you don't have a dedicated graphic card, choose the first option. If you have the latest NVIDIA graphic card, choose the second option. If both options are not working for you, or if the installer falls back to this menu, use this third option. I'm going to choose the second option and boot into the EndeavourOS live session. Go ahead and connect to the internet using the Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. Once it's done, open EndeavourOS installer. Now you will be presented with two options, online or offline. If you are not connected to the internet, choose offline. For now, I'm going to choose the online option. Now go ahead, choose the system language, region, and set the keyboard layout. I'm going to choose English United States. The installer will then present this screen. Now choose No Desktop for now, then click on Next. For now, I'm going to unselect the few packages that is not required. It's time to choose the bootloader. It's always better practice to disable the systemd boot which is not working properly. So it's better to use the grub bootloader. Then click on Next. Under the partition section, make sure the proper drive is selected and click on Erase Disk. I'm going to use a swap with Hibernation and the ButterFS file system. Then click on Next. Now go ahead and create a user account, click on Next and choose Install. Sit back and relax. The installation will take some time depending on the speed of the drive. Now once it's done, go ahead and shut down your computer and remove the bootable media. Then turn on your computer. Now using the grub menu, you can boot into EndeavourOS. Now after that, you may see the CLI. Simply log in with your credentials and you will find yourself inside EndeavourOS. I'm going to run the ping command to check if the internet works and interrupt it with Ctrl+C. It's time to set up a pre-configured HyprLand environment using an installer script created by PrasanthRangan. Visit his GitHub page to learn more about the setup. After reading through the page, copy the URL and clone his repository. Then navigate into HyperDot and Scripts and find all the script files you need. Use the default install script for a complete full HyprLand installation with all configurations. Go ahead and type this command to change permissions and execute the script. Keep in mind that the installer script will detect NVIDIA and install NVIDIA DKMS drivers for your kernel. NVIDIA DRM will be enabled in grub, so make sure your NVIDIA card supports DKMS drivers for HyprLand. After running the script, you will need to be patient and respond to the prompts requesting your authentication. The setup may take some time, but it's essential for transforming your EndeavourOS into the best HyprLand experience. That's it. Now we are within the HyprLand environment. Go ahead and log in with your username and password. The first step is to reboot your system to apply the changes. Now mind you that this is the most powerful HyprLand configuration you have ever experienced. The developer offers you the flexibility to modify themes, waybar layout, wallpapers, and more. To switch the desktop mode and apply a new theme, simply click the button on the waybar. For adjusting the waybar layout, pressing another button is necessary to update it. Lastly, to change the wallpaper, use the designated button. To access the app launcher, press Super+A on your keyboard. If you want to open the terminal, press Super+T. If you have noticed that working with third-party applications like VS Code is not as crispy, this might be due to the fractional scaling. To fix this issue, edit the HyprLand configuration and add the specified line to update the monitor configuration. Now once it's done, save the changes by pressing Ctrl+O and Ctrl+X to exit the editor mode. You will now find that VS Code display text as intended with clarity. That's about it. This is how you can install EndeavourOS and set up HyprLand. A huge thanks to all the developers who contribute to making Linux beautiful. Don't forget to explore the GitHub page for further insights into the HyprLand configuration. Thanks for watching. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.